Hello my lovelies, I have a video for you today about this little grimoire folio. I've been working on this for some months and recently felt called to complete it. It's a thank you Neffy. I don't really need your tail in shot. Good girl. It's a folio dedicated to Venus. So it's about beauty, it's about love, it's about self-love. It's a very heart-centered creation, and it's something that I would say hasn't necessarily been completed. There's more that I can add to this. I can continue to add to it as I go. I will say that anyone that's seen her video on her, I think it's a sort of a Jupiterian or abundance grimoire, Molly Roberts, you will recognize some of the ideas in this. That is 100% where I got the idea from. I did not make this idea up, but I saw what she'd done and I thought, hey, that would be a really lovely container to keep some of that self-love, self-care, beauty kind of work. So it's nominally a book, I guess. And it opens up like so. I hope that's all in shot. I might just check. It's not quite. Okay, gonna get wobbly for a sec. I'm gonna have to bring you up a bit. There we go. Okay, so because this thing expands. So the first thing that I created for this was actually this little altar piece, which stands up like so. Obviously dedicated to Venus. Bring her back into frame. And in the pocket here I have some recipes. So I have a Venus oil. I have a spicy love milkshake. And I have a love drawing oil. And then on the back of that, this is really hard to film because it does expand so much. Okay, on the back of that, I have, well, that's a little Molly paperclip in and of itself. So I have this gorgeous sigil, which was created by Megan from Megan the Moon. And this is a Flower Power Love Oil recipe, which you may have seen because it's been in both a Book of Shadows and was transferred into my grimoire. And now it's also in here. This gorgeous painting is by my friend Maya. I have mentioned her before, but I will link her Instagram as well. And I will say this too, if ever I am doing one of these and someone sees that I've used some ephemera they've sent me or created, it's often really hard, especially once it sort of delves into my stash, to remember where pieces came from. And so I don't always, it doesn't always spark anything. So if you notice that, please comment down below and I'm happy to add you to the links in the description. Don't ever want to make you feel like I do not appreciate you or don't appreciate your work or don't want to recognize it, because I absolutely do. So we have a few things in here. This does not stick down the way I would like it to. This is for some work to come. I just really liked the tag that I created. This is, the base tag was also from Megan. You can't see that, but it's blank on that side, so don't worry about it. Then I have this little envelope of goodies, which are, these are some, they're sort of tarot cards or oracle cards from a deck about love. The deck itself is absolutely ancient. I don't even know if I still know what it was called. I don't think I do. I'm sorry. A beautifully illustrated deck. Didn't really vibe with me. These are the only cards that really felt interesting to me, or relevant to me. So I decided to pull those from the deck. Not that it was a very big deck. I think there was only about 20 cards anyway. But I pulled the ones that felt, that resonated with me, I guess, and put them in here. Then we have a little love charm. Again, this was created following a tutorial by Molly Roberts. This is a piece of Molly Roberts ephemera. There's a few pieces of Molly Roberts ephemera in here, partly because it was a project based on something of her ideas, and it's a nice container to keep some of those pieces, because I do have a box that keeps growing every month, and I don't always, they're such precious pieces, I don't always know what to do with them. Okay, I'm just going to fold that one up and bring this down so that you can see this little pocket, which has a whole bunch more. Again, there's some blank ones in here. Not everything in here is finished. So this is a bit of an awkward video, isn't it? Apologies. Card that's not complete. That's a sticker from La Green Witch on a background from Les Patouilles de Lucie. This one is a card, I think, that came from Megan, and then the swan is actually an artwork by Emily from Fern and Oak Art, and it's just a little bit of a reminder to look after myself. Some little stickers that probably need to be glued down because they keep coming up. The joys of stickers that don't stick. Oh, a case in point. This one has stuck to this bit instead of sticking to this bit. We'll have to come back and repair. Another little card that I have yet to put anything onto. Another gorgeous heart sticker from La Green Witch and a cat here. And the background was also painted by Emily from Fern and Oak Art, I believe. This is a little envelope of goodies. A little bag. Again, I don't think any of these I've written on yet. I can't remember. Can I get them out of this bag? Oh, that's a Molly Roberts creation. Have I stuck something in here and let it dry? Probably. Okay. This little Venusian piece. Another one of Molly Roberts. Little heart art thing going on. And another card for me to write on later. So this is sort of in preparation for me doing other either spell work or, you know, creating oils, incenses, floor washes, you know, anything like that that I might want to add. So this is definitely a continued work in progress. I'll put those away later. And then we'll just come to see if I can, so that I can flip this side out. I hope that's going to work. Again, another Molly piece. And I have, this is my Love and Harmony sigil. Another Molly Roberts ephemera piece about freedom and beauty, which I rather liked for this folio. Then I have a little tag here with a Sweet Soul Oil Diffuser Blend. Okay. And then that was just a thank you card from a Molly piece that I purchased. Another piece of Molly ephemera that I've used. This is a stamp from La Green Witch, which comes as two pieces, the sort of voodoo doll poppet and the pins. And I really like it because it's a really lovely way to do poppet work in my book. So I can pin the pins wherever I want to. Obviously, in this case, it's in the heart for self-love work. On that, poppet work and voodoo dolls, as they're called, potentially erroneously, doesn't have to be negative. It's not necessarily sticking pins in something for negative or baneful purposes. And then in here, these are offerings of love. More awesome La Green Witch stickers. I always find it hard because I hoard those stickers that are so precious. And then I don't use them. And it's like, well, there's no point in buying something if you're not going to use it, Corrigan. But it can be hard to commit. So in here, this is another Molly piece. As I said, there were a lot of. And it's just a really lovely sort of letter, poem, prayer. It's gorgeous. That's a thank you card from La Green Witch, from an order. This is a card created by my friend Mixie Gregory. I've spoken about her before. She's an amazing artist. Check out her channel. I'm obsessed with her sketchbook tours. And there is a message from her on the back of that, but I covered it over. This is a birthday card from a dearly, dearly beloved friend, Olga. She's an amazing artist. She's Australian. She's also a witch. I will link her Instagrams. I think they're private, but if you're witchy and keen, I'm sure she'd be keen to let you follow her cool witchy Instagram as well. Another thank you card from Marina from Elderberry Sprout. We did a little bit of a ephemera swap thing. It's good fun. Another card from Crow, Margaret Inglis Witchcraft. Card from a friend. Card from Megan and Megan and the Moon. I really stumble on that one. And a card from Lucy, from, again, Les Patouilles de Lucie. So these are cards from fellow witches. Mostly they're thank you cards or a birthday card, some notes, some just kindnesses, nice words. And they make me feel good when I read them, which is why they are offerings of love. So that's it. That's my little folio. As I've said, have plans to add to said folio later. And hopefully this is something that you have enjoyed and inspires you to maybe look at creating a folio of your own. This one needs a few repairs. That happens. Don't stress if things don't always work the way that you intend them to, or need some fiddling with to remain more permanent. That's being a creator. It's perfectly normal, perfectly okay. So I hope you've enjoyed this flip through. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, my loves.